Right then, what's happening, guys? So out of bloody nowhere, Aston Villa have agreed a deal with Villarreal for Spanish international Pau Torres. As I'm sure you're all aware, the biggest clubs around Europe in Barcelona, Bayern Munich and Manchester United were all tracking this fella for quite some time. And as far as I'm concerned, he not only becomes Villa's best centre-half upon signing, but also one of their best players in general. It's a tough one from Torres' perspective to be making a move abroad, as he's not only spent his entire career in Spain, but also been with Villarreal since he was 5 years old way back in 2002. And I'm sure reuniting with fellow countryman Unai Emery played a big part in his decision. In some ways, this incoming symbolizes just how ambitious Aston Villa are at the minute, and to be getting Torres on a 5-year contract for just 35 million euros in this current climate is nothing short of a bargain. Moving swiftly on to Torres' style of play, the first and most important thing to note about him is his technical ability. His composure in possession makes him press resistant, and in turn allows him to comfortably build up play from the back. I mean, seriously, he's every bit as good as a midfielder in that regard, and that's something you'd expect from a man who has 23 Spanish caps to his name. An added bonus is that he's left-footed, which is something coaches look out for in order to create angles that allow the ball to move quickly along the left flank. Furthermore, his positional sense is that of a veteran, and is often why you'll see him act as the last line of defense as his centre-half partner pushes upfield to try and win possession back in dangerous areas. That being said, he's not physically imposing by any stretch of the imagination despite being 6'3", so there will be occasions when he gets bullied by brutish strikers, and that's where someone like a Diego Carlos or Tyrone Mings will need to complement him with aggressiveness and intensity. Although Torres is decent in the air, he's far from dominant and quite passive in his approach in general. That's not necessarily a bad thing either, given the bloke next to him is likely to be the polar opposite, and finding the right balance is very much the name of the game. Unlike a lot of players in this day and age, Torres is quite one-dimensional in that only the left centre-half role suits his strengths, but I rate that as it's a bit of a throwback to defenders from yesteryear. One last thing to note is that he's really quick for his size, and he uses that pace and anticipation to perfection to help clear away danger. Overall, signings like this suggest that Villa are dead serious about trying to secure a Champions League place, and it's really not beyond the realms of possibility if they continue from where they left off last season form-wise. As always, I hope you found this video useful. Implore you to subscribe for more Villa and football-related content, and I'll catch you in the next one, folks. Peace.